Our Eyewitness News reporter Jamie Azulay spoke to Mayor Palmieri this afternoon about the future of the Olbiston Apartments.
Utica residents have been concerned about the property for a while, and the city is finally taking action. 18 of the residents who were removed from the property yesterday have been placed in transitional housing, while the others are in shelters and hotels. The city is working with community organizations to secure housing for all of the tenants and to secure plans for what will happen with the building next.
You could be asking me a question, somebody got injured or hurt in there, why didn't you do something? We're not going to wait to have anybody injured or any health risk at Olbiston because of the neglect of the owners.
The city has been battling with the property owners for years to get the building up to code. The city filed code violations, but those violations were ultimately ignored and the necessary repairs were not made. This inaction led to a case before the city courts, and eventually in 2018, the case was brought to the New York State Supreme Court. The case before the Supreme Court is still active, and the city hopes it will hold the owner accountable and find them responsible for the unlivable condition the building is in now.
I'm confident that the judicial system will see the needs and will be successful.
Once the Supreme Court case is resolved, the mayor is hopeful the building can be repaired.
And hopefully once the courts comes up with the final decision, the building will be boarded and secured, and hopefully that either the current owner or new owner will infuse the dollars and cents that needs to bring it up to standards.
The mayor estimates over $2 million in repair costs for just the roof alone. He says the city will not contribute any money to the building renovation, leaving it up to the current owner or a future owner to fund the repairs on their own. However, the city will help them seek funds should they need financial assistance.
Any of the new owners, we certainly will work with them for any type of funding we could have to help them along the lines. We certainly would look favorably with a new owner. I have been talking to people about the Olbiston for the last 8 years that I've been a mayor, that come in and come out, and multiple times it gets close, and at the very end that the owners pull the rug underneath the floor, and we end into a situation where you have a building that is in unfortunately very bad condition.
Mayor Palmieri described the condition of the building as overwhelming, neglectful, and unhealthy. Water damage is slowly destroying the building from the top floor to the bottom. The ceiling is falling apart, as are the walls and tiles. The elevators don't have a permit to operate, and many windows are broken. In addition to all of this visible damage, the fire systems are not working properly, which pose an even greater threat to the health and safety of the tenants.
The issue that we're having also is that the water is impinging on fire department devices. Okay, so if these are not working, if something was to happen in here, such as a fire, if this is their early warning system, it wouldn't work, and the tenants that currently still in the building would be exposed to a fire, or wouldn't have the opportunity to get out because these couldn't or wouldn't work. Okay, so it's more than just the building; it's the services in the building. We have to make sure that people that are in the building are safe, and the owner is just not providing that fire protection to the current tenants in the building, besides the building deterioration. Okay?
It's substandard conditions which nobody should be able to have to live under.
The city hopes to see these plans brought into fruition within the next few months. In Utica, I'm Jamie Azulay, Eyewitness News.
New York State lawmakers